Everybody right now has dreams, don't they, guys? I said it to the rookies, all right? Everybody in the NFL, I have a dream of making it in the NFL. I got a dream of winning a Super Bowl. I got a dream of being in a Pro Bowl. I'm really not into dreams anymore, okay? I'm into nightmares. You guys with me on that? You got to end somebody's dream. You got to take their job. You got to take their heart. Are you guys clear about this NFL now? We're not trying to go to the Peach Bowl. We're not trying to go to the Gator Bowl or the Bluebonnet Bowl. We're trying to go to the Super Bowl, okay? And to do that, you got to really try to end somebody's dreams. Are you clear on that, Farrell? Okay? I mean that now. So get into that.
Are you guys into nightmares? Because I sure am, and that is giving opposing teams nightmares. We're 2-0. The Raiders team that everyone wants to become a meme is 2-0, fresh off the heels of defeating the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 2. The Denver Broncos, the 0-2 Denver Broncos in Week 1. But starting the season, top of the AFC West, 2-0. 2-0 within the division is absolute insanity. I don't know what world we're living in. In what world where Derek Carr is first in the NFL in passing touchdowns with 7. In a season where our star rookie running back tore his shoulder, and he's still not going to be back till probably after that Week 6 bye. We're 2-0. We have the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings up. We're playing 2 games, so we have Week 3 on the road against Minnesota. We're going to come the Road Warriors, and we got Week 4 on the road against the Colts. 2 big-time matchups, 2 matchups very much like the Chiefs matchup that we are going to be entering as the legit underdog. We have 2 players ready to talk about their contracts, but I'm going to probably try to hold off at least until the bye week. Make them earn for their money. Yeah, man. That's I don't really know. All I can say about is this series. I absolutely love the support and feedback we've been getting on this series so far. Like on the weekend, on Saturday, we had the Madden review. That was a big long video. I didn't want to do 2 uploads. Then on Sunday with the Colts rebuild, that was a big long video. I didn't want to do 2 uploads. I'm gonna be straight ass honest with you. We saw my review for this game. If you haven't seen what I gave it for a score rating, go watch that. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it, but I didn't give this game a roaring review. I said just at the end of the day, it's a fun game. The proof is in the pudding. It could be because it's fun and it's the honeymoon phase, but all weekend, I was like, I want to just, when is it Monday? So I could start playing the franchise mode again. I want to play franchise mode. I want to play the Raiders franchise. And now we finally get to do it. So we got Week 3, Week 4. Let's get it. Looking at the X Factors and Superstars for the Minnesota Vikings, they got Adam Thielen as a Superstar X Factor. He has double me, so he wins aggressive catches versus single coverage. Hopefully, we're going to have Garyon Conley follow him across the field, but it's almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because if you put all your top assets on Thielen, you're going to get burned by Stephon Diggs. 93 overall. Maybe one of those overrated ratings in Madden, but Diggs, especially when he gets the ball in his hands, is incredibly dangerous. And they have Danielle Hunter coming off the edge. You got Rachel Elite. You got under pressure. It's going to be a problem, man. They're a real, from top to bottom, a very strong roster and a legitimate contender in the NFC. I was surprised. I had to double check why I didn't see this man there because I knew he would have had X Factor. Harrison Smith is out with an injury, so that is a big get, missing arguably one of their big superstars. They still have Xavier Rhodes, Linval Joseph, Everson Griffin, Kyle Rudolph. Dalvin Cook, surprise, surprise, is injured. He will be missing this big-time battle, so that is big. If we're missing our star running back, at least they're missing theirs. They got Anthony Barr, Kirk Cousins, Kendricks. They still got a really good team, even with missing Dalvin Cook and Harrison Smith. We have our work cut out for us here against the Minnesota Vikings on the road.
Let's get off the field.
Oh, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
Sack.
Oh, let's go, Derek. 3rd and 13. Oh, he has mobility. I mean, everyone wants to forget about Carr. He ran like a 4.6 at the combine. 3rd and 8 on the 22. Trying to... Oh, he's wide open. There we go. Oh, Williams. Tyrell Williams keeps the drive alive. Gain of 14. First completion. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Raiders offense. 3rd and goal on the 4. I mean, full credit to this Vikings defense. They have yet to really give up. Come on. Oh. Anthony Barr is good. Do we go for it? I will kick the field goal. Womp, 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 womp.
Let's go.
Get out of here, baby. Booming! Business is booming!
Oh yeah, that's the score, baby. That's it, huh?
Oh! I got a fumble recovery. My controller died. I can't even look. I can't even pause it right now. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't even see what happened. I was literally scrambling to get stuff from my controller. And look, he does a little spinaroonie. 91. Hits you with the can you dig it, sucker. Look at this. Watch this.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Next gen Madden 20 Xbox controller on PC mod tip. Let the batteries die, and then you guy does a spinaroonie fumble recovery force fumble. Oh, and they get the ball back. Okay. Oh, and they go to the rookie at a Boise State, Alex Madison, where it should have been 0. Ball should have been going the other way. They get bailed out by the refs at home. Hometown bias, ref bias against the Raiders, whatever you want to call it. And probably putting Clellan Ferrell in coverage against a running back was not the best decision. And the Vikings pull one back just before halftime. Garbage.
Nice pitch.
Look at Williams digging a grave. That is exactly... Can I get a replay of that? Please give me a replay of that. Look at this. This is what I talk about in terms of team building. Having everyone's back. So it's last play of the half. It's a bad interception to throw, but Derek Carr's just like, whatever. But look at that! Tyrell Williams, look at that taunt. It's like, oh, you know, you think it might be, let's just waltz into halftime here. You know, we gave a bad pick. And then look, he's talking, saying, I'm gonna bury you. I'm gonna put you in a body bag. We're gonna murder you in the second half. That is the kind of mentality that we're instilling. Those are the kind of nightmares that we're putting in the opposition's head. Oh, this Vikings defense is garbage. They don't have the QB of the defense, the QB of the secondary, and Harrison Smith out there, and they look clueless. I'm pretty sure that's Xavier Rhodes just getting left behind in coverage from Tyrell Williams. Oh no, come on, it's a white guy from Minnesota. Thank you, Garyon Kiley. 3rd and goal. Cousins is scared, man. They're straight up have an $80-some trillion quarterback, and they're not letting him throw it against our Raiders second. Okay, now they finally do. Oh, no, Derek. No, Derek. Ron Parker gets his 2nd pick of the game. Is there a magnet up his ass that just keeps having the football fly to him? It's too much trust in AB there. He wasn't wide open. Your timing wasn't right. Bad throw. 2nd pick for Derek Carr. Look at that. Sloppy. Get out of here. What? Worst play calling ever. I know Mike Zimmer literally has one eye, but it's called. He's like he's reading this game with 0 eyes, negative eyes. Let's dial it up, Ferrell. Come on, start. Keep it in front. Ah! Maybe not. Where's AB? Where's Big Chest? Want to get him his 7th touchdown of the season. We're in week 3. Come on. Oh, right bumper. Wide open. Wide open. Tyrell Williams. You're making it easy for me. If they get a touchdown, we lost the game because of that linebacker. Oh my! And they run it in with the fullback ham. What are you? A big fan of Toy Story? You got a lot of money in your back, huh? You banker. All right. Well, minute 15 for us to go down the field and either tie this or win it. Oh, let's go, AB. Big chest. Big chest. Big. Oh, he took it up to the 2. 1st and goal. I can smell it. I can taste victory. Oh, no. Put the final play in the game in Derek Carr's hands. If this, oh my God, that didn't work at all. Why'd I doubt myself? Okay, let's get, I want a play. Let's go Salem, because I want to play where Rashard's out the backfield as our safety option. So we have AB. They're going single coverage. I think that's Trey Waynes. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty much almost gonna close my eyes. We'll have Renfro run a slant here, but I'm pretty much gonna close my eyes and hit X, and hopefully he gets open. But never should have doubted myself. You know what it is? Because I'm not super feeling this difficulty like I probably should. Like, I feel like it's a little too easy for me, even though we're losing. And I just overthought it and didn't go C4 special. So we get AB at the top of the screen. Do something special, AB. Oh! X Factors. Trust your X Factors. How are you going to put one dude on Antonio Brown? No safety help. Maybe that's where Harrison Smith would have been if he was in the game. But that is just absolutely a clinic on what not to do against Antonio Brown. 4th touchdown of the day for Derek Carr. 2nd for AB. That probably just got this one across the line. They got one last opportunity. Kirk Cousins throwing the ball. I mean, this game's over. Got to go to 3-0. Huge victory over a legitimate NFC team. Well, let's pick it off. Whatever. Look at that. Clutch. I mean, we shot ourselves in the foot a whole bunch of times. We had a fumble that got overturned that should have went our way. It went the other way. Vikings were able to get a touchdown. 2 really bad picks from Derek Carr. One of them was ultimately at the end of the half. Didn't really matter. But the second one was horrendous. Pretty much put 7 on the board for the Vikings. And then when push came to shove, Derek Carr, a man who probably from this performance, with those 2 interceptions, those boo birds start coming back out. He's getting paid too much money. He's not a franchise quarterback. Comes through in the clutch on 4th down. Finds Mr. Big Chest, puts up 31, 4 touchdowns on the day for Derek Carr. I mean, hey, Kirk Cousins had an outstanding. We couldn't stop him. Honestly, it was the game plan of them continuing to run the ball made 0 sense, because if they were smart, Kirk Cousins would have thrown that ball 45 times, and that game would have been over at halftime. But Derek Carr, 291 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks on the day. Rushing. Doug Martin was okay, man. We're still, look at that, Martin and Rashard. I mean, we're still doing what we want to try to do and keep some balance to this offense with Josh Jacobs out of the lineup. So full kudos to Doug Martin in particular for stepping up. Hunter Renfro, his first big performance as a rookie, 7 catches, 73 yards, 5 for 136, 2 touchdowns for Antonio Brown. Tyrell Williams also getting that deuce. Beautiful. Defensively, LaMarcus Joyner all over the field. 11 tackles, a TFL. We got a sack from Tier Whitehead. Benson Mayowa. This is a guy that, stood out during the preseason. Didn't have any expectations for him whatsoever when we started the franchise. And he's been outstanding for us down the stretch. 2 TFLs, a sack today. Arden Key got a sack as well. No turnovers to speak of. Kirk Cousins, being Kirk Cousins, played it safe. But, it's not too often you see -2 in the turnover battle and a victory. But at the end of the day, when you got Mr. Big Chest, when we have Minnesota, go back to that just worm burner of a miss from Dan Bailey. That was like a 42-yard field goal. That could have tied it. That could have sent in overtime. That could have been a momentum shift for the Vikings. We executed on offense, defense, and special teams when it mattered, and that is why your Raiders are 3-0 as we get ready for the big-time matchup against Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Week 4 scouting preview of the Colts. They have one superstar X Factor. I mean, this is fresh because we just did the Colts rebuild on the weekend, so we're well aware of what the Colts can offer. Andrew Luck, not cursed in this game, so with his pro reads, got all those abilities. He will be able to pick our defense apart if we can't apply pressure. They got T.Y. Hilton as a superstar, still got lots of speed. I'm hoping that Garyon Conley's going to follow him over the field because they do match up fairly well. We got to watch out for the Maniac. We called him the Freak in the Colts rebuild, but he's a freak. That's an appropriate nickname, but his nickname's actually the Maniac, and Darius Leonard is definitely going to be looking to get a couple fumbles in here. We have struggled with fumbles so far this season. I think we've had 2 or 3 fumble losses, so he's going to be in there trying to be like a little bit of a Peanut Tillman and having that ball popping up all over the field like you're playing a game of popcorn. Other than that, unlike the Vikings last week, Colts aren't really missing any of their playmakers due to injury. They got Quentin Nelson, Justin Houston, Ebron, and Doyle as a 2-headed tight end attack. Our linebackers need to be on point, especially Jonathan Abram being that sub linebacker. He's going to have his hands full because we want him to match up with Eric Ebron. But they have a very improved offensive line. I mean, we've been getting a lot of pressure. Our defensive line, because obviously I've been using them, has been punching well above their weight class in terms of production. And we have a huge test here against I would like to say they're probably elite at this point, Colts offensive line. It's a big game, but we have all the momentum. We're 3-0, looking to be 4-0. The Colts are 0-3, So they're kind of playing for their playoff lives already in week 4 of the season. It's going to be an epic matchup. Let's get it. That man, Derek Carr, been on fire through 3 weeks. Franchise QB. Well, that was about as terrible of an angle as you could possibly take on that. And that was all animation. I have yet to have a criticism about animation, but whatever the AI just did there, watch this. Whatever that 23 was, I didn't even do that. That was all computer, completely taking him on a terrible angle. 23. Who's that? Nick Nelson? Come on, dude. Oh, we are getting rocked. Oh. Oh, get owned. Low-key, we need to find more ways to get J.J. Nelson involved. Oh, give me that. Nick Nelson's been getting burnt all damn day, and about time he comes up with a play. 1 interception, 2 tackles. Someone must be hurt. I don't know why he's getting this much game time. But hey, we got a momentum shift. A touchdown, a quick pick. Hopefully that knocks him out of X Factor. I don't know if it does, because it said you need a sack, but I feel like an interception should also do that. That is a great jump ball on T.Y. Hilton. Let's make some money. Oh, you've got to catch that. That is the first time I've seen AB Superstar drop a pass. 3rd and 10. They're right on the cusp of, kind of being in field goal range for that old man. So we definitely want to get a stand here. We had to settle for a field goal so we can get a stop, which... Oh, Carl Joseph! It was like they passed it to him. Let's go. Back-to-back picks. The defense is heating up after getting torched for 3.5 quarters. Let's go. 3rd and 5 on the 6. Not gonna lie, pretty much in 3-down territory right now. I like Renfro. Renfro's had a pretty good game so far. Let's see if he can get open across the middle of the field, which he does. Find the C between the corner, and I think that was a D-end as Hunter Renfro gets his first career touchdown reception at maybe the most important time possible so far in this year. All right, 3rd and 9. I ain't gonna be read option. If he hits with the read option, I'm about to go Greg Williams bounty gate and tell Vontaze Burfict just the soft ass coverage, man. How is Garyon Conley getting like outmaneuvered by Devin Funchess? Devin Funchess has the agility of a school bus. Yeah, that was our window. We weren't gonna win anyway. That was the inevitable. That was our chance. Devin Funchess got over, and there you go. Eric Ebron, buddy. Fuck! Injury timeout. Face mask. Are we headhunting over there? Oh my God. Derek Carr dislocated ankle on the face mask. That's a season. That means he like broke his ankle pretty much. 4th and 11 for Glennon. I mean, right now, we are just tank season pretty much at this point. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone out there know a starting quarterback? Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect to run that one back. Okay, let's get a little confidence with Glennon. I don't know if he's going to be our option, but we'll take a little touchdown there. J.J. Nelson, 2nd of the game. Maybe, I don't know. Remember that one time Glennon kind of went, what was it, the Cardinals or something like that, and they thought he might be a franchise quarterback? Or no, it was Chicago. That was before the Trubisky nonsense. I don't know. I highly doubt Glennon's our answer, but we got some momentum. He's not going to end the game with a pick 6. And that'll do it. John Gruden, obviously visibly livid because we have no idea what is going to be the availability for Derek Carr. Dislocated ankle, like, that's going to be at least 6 weeks. That's going to be at least half the season. I mean, oh no. I am not looking forward to checking. I mean, Andrew Luck carved us out. 380 yards, 4 tutties. For our Raiders, Carr was okay. Glennon was not great. Our running attack was non-existent. Renfro, 10 catches, 140 yards. A tutty, 2 tutties for J.J. Nelson. They kind of stood out. Defensively, no sacks, but we had a pick for Nelson and Carl Joseph, but we got destroyed 45-29. Our first defeat on the road of the season. 3-1, still not a bad spot to be, but it's all about the health of Derek Carr. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed, family. Okay. Hold your breath. One new injury. You know who it is. Dislocated ankle. Derek Carr's out for 7 weeks. Oh, no. Well, our season's done. So, what do we do for quarterback? I mean, we had Glennon on the roster. Looking at free agency update, you got Brock Osweiler's the top available option. No. Dobbs, Driscoll, Cody Kessler, Chad Kelly, Swag Kelly, CJ Beathard, Paxton Lynch, Sudfeld, Davis Webb. I mean, Bryce Petty. You look at some of the practice squad players. PJ Walker, Brett Rippon, Mike White, JT Barrett, Luke Falk, Danny Etling. Oh, no. Trade block, maybe? Maybe make a panic trade? Looking at our options here, I mean, like someone like Jacoby Brissett. I'm pretty sure he has star dev, if I remember from the Colts reel, which he does. That's going to be an expensive player to try and bring over, even for just what we're dealing with. But he's best option. You Nick Mullins, Matt Barkley, Chase Daniels, Sean Kaiser, Kyle Laletta. I mean, there's not a lot of options here, people, so that is the big question. As we rock out from this episode, what in the hell are we going to do at the quarterback position? Let me know in the comment. I mean, I'm not going to outright say we'll do what the top suggested was, but I need some options here, fellas. I do not know what to do. And understand that clearly our best options per set would also be the most expensive option. I don't know, fellas. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Maybe we can get, 7. How about, can we get 1,000 likes just to give me a nice little morale boost from losing our starting quarterback for pretty much most of the season and tanking the year? That'd be great. That'd be a phenomenal thing to do. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not never. Not me, I never. Not me, I never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Way too persistent on taking